Heyo everybody, Haku here with part 2 of 22 Jump Week, where I will be covering this week's non-action series, the comedies and the romances, and we have got chapter 9 or 29 of Excuse Me Dentist, It's Touching Me, chapter 22 of Witch Watch, chapter 13 of Blue Box, and chapter 105 of 'Tis Time for Torture Princess. I'm excited to get into all four of these. The first part of this jump week was insanely fun to record. It left me so hype. All five of those chapters were great. To the point where I was like, okay, I can't take a break. I can't wait any longer. I'm getting straight into recording the second part. So, yeah, let's see what happens with this week's, well, this video's at least, chapter of Excuse Me Dentist, It's Touching Me. Starting us off with some good old-fashioned Yakuza Dentist with Excuse Me Dentist, It's Touching Me, chapter 29. We just ended the sort of flashback arc we were in. I've got mixed feelings on it. On the one hand, I love both Sen and Chiaki. Both are great characters, and I really, really liked the story. I really liked the flashback. On the other hand, I feel like their connection, almost in a way, like, it was just so good, but I don't like the way that them already having a connection kind of a little bit takes away from the Tamori and Takuma connection to me. That's the only issue I have with it, because like it was so entertaining, it was such a good story, but it just makes me think like, I don't know, it's a shame that that's happened before in a similar situation to them, so we can't see, I mean, so that's already played out to them. It's not surprising, the relationship between Tamori and Takuma. That's a little bit of a bummer. But I'm excited to get back into the present time, and the thumbnail for this had I on it, so I'm super excited. So let's see what we have. Oh, we're back at the bar. Or did we never leave? And so, okay, so this was just a story being told there. Bar singularity. And so Mr. Tamori and I decided that we would slowly get to know each other, but nothing special has happened since then. Even though I gathered the courage to confess, you know? I understand that feeling of becoming impatient, but you can't rush it. Alright, chapter 29. I've seen this time and time again. The so-called love that fell apart because they wanted results right away, says I. Hold up, you confessed? And she just now reacts. Because if I don't go straight to the point from the start, I won't be able to convey my, because if I don't go straight to the point from the start, I won't be able to convey my intentions, right? This girl, she's moving through her love so quickly, like how they go through sex ed in school. This is bad. She's completely ahead of me. With me, the love letter I wrote back in elementary school was interpreted as a cursed text because of my poor handwriting. I have to do something about this. Akuya, let's go on a double date. So, Miss Ida, why did you invite me to your date with Mr. Kurosumi? Oh my god, so cute. With his outfit and everything. Oh my gosh, best girl is like questionably can be called girl. Because again, the whole gender situation is kind of weird with Tamori. I think Tamori doesn't really see himself as a girl, just as a guy who cross-dresses. So I don't know, the lines are very, very blurred here. But best person is Tamori. Oh my god. How is Tamori so attractive? Because isn't the more the merrier? Takuma seemed happy about it too. No, I mean, don't you want to make a move on Mr. Kurosumi? I'm pretty sure Mr. Kurosumi likes me. You're fine with that? And he just looks so angry. No way, was Miss Ida this dumb? And the way she gasps and everything. Oh my god, I love how every character is absolute insanity, and Tamori is the one, out of all the characters, who is the, like, wow, straight man sounds really weird here, but the voice of reason character, you know? Oh, it's so good. Should I go home? No, it's fine. I don't want to outflank a rival. No matter how much of a beauty you are, Tamori, I won't lose. The two of you are way cuter, though. Really, this outfit doesn't look weird, and they both get bashful. This is great. Yeah, it looks really good on you. I'm glad. To tell you the truth, this whole outfit is new, even my shoes. Oh, there's a really cute girl. Hey, you look really cute in that outfit. I'm sorry, I'm planning on getting a boyfriend soon. Where are you from? Why don't you come hang out with us? And of course, they hit on, again, they have taste. The best one here, Tamori. And I love the lifeless eye and Akuya reactions. Sorry, I have company. Company? Those girls. It's fine, we can all hang out together. Hey, I'm also a part of their company. Do you want to play with us? And we have this dramatic looking Takuma with this adorable little balloon. What's wrong? Are we hanging or not? Mr. Kurosumi, don't glare at them so much. It's not like they had bad intentions. Of course, they would want to hit on me. Just look at my face. Yeah, that's true. And again, we have the connection here between the two of them and more lifeless Akuya and I. Alright, what should we start with? I'm happy with whatever, as long as I'm with Takuma, thinks Ida. Me too, since I don't know much about theme parks, thinks Akuya. I'm not really interested in any of the rides either. Who chose to come to the theme park? Let's just walk around then. Again, that's great. None of them are interested. And we have just blushing Ida. But then she sees the way that Takuma and Tamori look together. Gosh, so much information just conveyed in one page full of panels with no text. It's so good. Man, this is really great, like amazing comedy so far. Amazing comedy. Plus, like we're really getting into the romance stuff here. This is so good. And I love how Akuya just looks like a little kid at the park. And then we see on the roller coaster the lifeless eye face. Takuma, no matter what direction his body's facing, his head's always turned this way. He can't stop thinking about Tamori. But of course, Tamori's cute. Ow. Oh? Oh, and then, of course, her new shoes. Let's try this next time. This is my first time going into a haunted house. Will I be okay? I think you'll be fine, Akuya. Oh? Okay, let's try this next. Sorry, I don't know why I threw in time. Rather than that, you aren't hiding any harpoons on you today, right? I'm worried about the people acting as ghosts. Pairs, huh? Capacity 4, 2 people at a time. Please form pairs and wait. Okay. Just glancing over the rules real quick. I doubt they'll be important. What do you want to do, I? Huh? Tamori, let's go in together. So, of course, we're switching up the two couples, or the two triangles, rather. We're having out of the 4, the 2 that aren't attracted to each other go off in 2 pairs. Tamori, let's go in together. Why? Then, will you be okay with me? Yep. Yep, Takuma. I feel embarrassed thinking that Akuya would want to go with me. But wait, didn't she say she likes me? Isn't she getting a little too friendly with Mr. Kurosumi? Hey, Masaida, why didn't you pair up with Mr. Kurosumi? It was your chance to get close to him. You've been sticking with me all day. Masaida? And she glances away. Masaida, what's wrong? Are you feeling unwell? And her pose is extreme. Sorry, we'll be taking a break. Please go on ahead, says Tamori. Are you okay? I'm sorry for not noticing. It must be painful. I'm fine. Something like this doesn't hurt. I feel so stupid. I was in such high spirits, I came wearing new shoes. I've come to hate myself from the bottom of my heart. I shouldn't have suggested cross-dressing to you, Tamori, is what I thought. I feel so embarrassed seeing how petty I am. Takuma keeps looking at you. He's not even taking a glance in my direction. Masaida, I'm a lot more petty than you. I'm sorry. If I reveal my true self to Mr. Kurosumi, I wouldn't be in your way, but I'm having so much fun right now that I don't want to end it. Recently, I've become selfish, to the point I'm surprised at myself. Tamori, you like Takuma more than I thought. In what way? You're worried that he won't see you as a romantic interest if he finds out you're a guy, right? It's not that. Eh? Or rather than not that, it's more like not only that. I can't say that we're sons of rival families to start with. Tamori, you must have been hiding something so desperately even before you started cross-dressing. It's fine. No need to force yourself to say it. Let me hear about it when you want to talk. You truly have a big heart, Miss Ida. That might be why Mr. Kurasumi and I feel relaxed around you, but there's no point if he doesn't even look my way. He's definitely looking your way. Look. Eh? Aye, are you all right? You seemed a bit off this morning, so I've been worried about you. And he brought a first aid kit. Takuma. Are you kidding me? He was looking at me, not Tamori? What should I do? I've been looking like a goat grinding grass with their molars this whole day. It seems like Miss Ida hurt her foot. Foot. So that's why you were grinding your teeth like a goat eating their meal. He says the same thing. You might not want to, but do you want to ride? Eh? Here. And he offers to give her a piggyback ride. Eh? And the crazy bent over backwards pose. Are you okay, Miss Ida? Does it hurt that much? Eyes just like always. The double date will continue. Oh, we get a part 2 as well? I'm so excited. That might have been the best chapter of the series so far. The romance stuff, incredibly good. The character development, incredibly good. And the comedy, absolutely amazing. That was so, so great. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and move on, I guess. Just know that that was incredible. That was the best. And the art's incredible as always, too. That was insane. I'm so glad I read that right now. But yeah, gonna move on now. But thank you for watching this chapter, I guess. Now on to chapter 22 of Witch Watch, and I always hate saying at the beginning of these, oh, I'm so excited to read this one, because I always am. But I hate saying the same thing again and again. But legitimately, I am really, really pumped to get into this one, because I'm like a couple months behind now, and over the next week or two, I plan on marathoning to catch up to all this Jump Week stuff. And I know that this is like part 1 of Dogs and Raindrops or something like that, and the next like 8 chapters are titled like part 2 and part 3 and stuff. So I'm really, really excited because this is the first like storyline or arc that we've had for Witch Watch that's like that level of length or that level of weight. And it's also something that like we have been building up to and waiting for, both the characters and us as readers, since like this prophecy, since the beginning of the series. This is what we've been building up to. So that's extremely exciting, and I'm assuming it's just gonna have something to do with those new characters that Nemu ran into last chapter. So yeah, either way, let's get into actually reading, and we're starting off with, oh, the art looks great too, with Moi and Kan. I figured it was going to rain. Kanchi, on it, back in a bit. There's been a lot of rumors going around. Something could be happening. I gotcha. Where's Kan going? He does a sweep of the school on rainy days. Let's go straight home today. No stopping on the way. Miss Ibiki, okay, just reminding us as readers. Miss Ibiki gave us a prophecy. It mentioned dogs, raindrops, and school. We have to be extremely careful at school on rainy days. Having the time and place narrowed down is helpful, but we can't relax. The enemy is a magic user. They aren't going to come at us head on. Nico Wakatsuki and Morihito Otagi, correct? Okay, so like Nemu is actually going to talk to them and confront them. Who are you? I'm a witch. She really did come at us head on. Okay. And now we have these random guys in the alley. See, when you don't shut up and listen, you get hurt. Now take 'em off, or sneakers that sick are wasted on you. You're Muto, right? We went to middle school together. You weren't like this back then. It's a new me for high school, bro. It's so fun to do what I want. If I want something, I just take it. It's that easy. I can do whatever I want, and no one can stop me. It's like I've been reborn. Oh, hey. I know. You want to give him a try, too? What are you talking about? This is just between you and me, bro, but there's some sweet dope out here. This stuff amps your strength and your desires. If you want to do something, it gives you the guts to do it, by force if you have to. Not for me. Ah, Cool then. Now give me your sneakers. Sounds like somebody's mentally unstable. And Khan just axe kicks him. Youch. Kanshi? What do you do that for, bro? Apologize to Keigo. No way. Not when you decked me. Gotta even up the score. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. He just hangs him from the side of the stairs. Cut me down, cut me down. What? You want to be cut down? Let me go get my cleaver then. Dude, don't make it sound like that. You're scaring me. You okay, Keigo? Huh? Oh, why wouldn't I be? He was just like, bro, cool sneakers. And I was like, cool, wanna see 'em. And that was it. I wasn't about to get mugged over my shoes or anything. We were totally cool. Enough with the posing. That was scary, okay? Thanks, Kanshi. So, your name's Muto, right? If you want down, tell me everything. What is this? Some kind of drug. Where'd you get it? It's candy people are calling drops. Rumor has it they're like stimulants or something. You register your address on a secret website and they get mailed to you. That's it. You can get high totally for free. Seriously. Give this junk to the cops and they'll sort it out in a jiff. Don't bother. Analyze it all you want, there's nothing hot in it. It's just like plain candy you can buy in any store. It's plain candy. How's it work then? Why the stimulant effect? Hell if I know. I don't make the stuff. Now let me down. How can plain candy do that? Mass hypnosis. No. Magic. Who's your supplier? Wolf. The guy's name is Wolf. He's probably a student here, but that's all I know. Nobody knows what year he's in, or even his real name. He gets in touch via text. He'll bug you to order more when you run out, and push it at school. Only at school. If money isn't the goal, then what's he after? It's not like users get together to do anything either. We all just get high on our own. But we know not to get on Wolf's bad side. He's scary. If he wants us to get together, we freaking move. I heard rumors about this too. People call the guys who are on drops dogs. So Wolf's lackeys are dogs, huh? Huh, funny. Wait, did you say dogs? And now we're cutting back to Nemu. This isn't much, but thank you. Please, don't put yourself out for me. Hey, Nemu, isn't this a big neat house? Moi's grandpa built a big addition for a student, so we got a ton of rooms. There are even separate bathrooms and toilets upstairs. You can come sleep over whenever you want. I'm aware I've already been up to the bathroom, she thinks. Nico, don't blab so much. So, Nico, you knew there was a witch family in the next town. Yeah, Mom told me the Meow family lives there. They're an old and traditional witch family. But I didn't know they had a cutie pie daughter who was a witch in training the same age as me. It's great to meet you, Nemu. Oof, this isn't exactly the first time I've met you, though, she thinks. Not that I can tell you, it was as a cat, and that you pet me silly. Nico, I know that you're excited, but please, rein it in for now, would you? I'm sorry, but unlike her, I don't trust you. We've confirmed that Nico has an enemy actively pursuing her. This enemy likely uses magic, and at the moment I can't rule out the possibility it's you. I see. Ibuki Wakatsuki is an oracle. She must have given you a prophecy. You know about our enemy. That's exactly why I'm here. Yesterday, for the first time in my life, I felt my alert go off. It's a spell that reacts to the presence of a warlock within a certain range. You understand what that means, right? There's a warlock someplace near here. What's a warlock? You don't know? My mom told me about the alert spell. She said if I felt tingly, I need to be careful. I've been told that if I notice Nico acting oddly, I'm to go on full alert and immediately get us into hiding. I've heard nothing about warlocks. Aha. In order to keep Nico Wakatsuki from feeling fear, they limited the information she has access to. But that's a nicety we can no longer afford. Not anymore. Simply put, there are two distinct branches of magic, white magic and black magic. Those who uphold the righteous and good of white magic are called witches. Those who uphold the selfish and evil of black magic are called warlocks. Good and evil. I thought the typical definition was witches are female while warlocks are male. The original words had nothing to do with gender. They're just labels in the end. Long ago, witches and warlocks came into conflict, and a great war raged across Japan. In the end, the warlocks were not only defeated, they were completely wiped out. Ever since, just in case a warlock happens to appear again, all witches have the alert spell cast on them to warn them, and new witches are thoroughly educated from a young age to prevent them from turning to the dark arts. Thus, there are no warlocks today, or there shouldn't be. But wouldn't it be unheard of for emotional distress or external factors to push, or it wouldn't be unheard of, okay. For emotional distress or external factors to push a witch to black magic. Such a witch could blend in with regular society or even use magic to hide from the world too. And you say your alarm rang yesterday. Yes, I didn't see the warlock, but I know that they were in that abandoned house. I heard them talking with a man. They ordered someone to capture Nico Wakatsuki. We already had one brush with them. An enchanted dress that came in the mail tried to kidnap Nico. Why do they want her? You've been around her this long. You don't know her power? Huh? Nico's power. And then he thinks about them as kids when a chunk of the house was destroyed. Nico Wakatsuki. Call me Nico. Nico, how many spells can you use? About 100. Whoa. No single witch alive today can use that many spells. Aside from basic magic, a witch can use at most a handful of specialty magics that suit their unique talents. Basic magic like flying and moving objects, and a specialty magic like Nemu's shapeshifting. Okay. Really, then how come I can? You hold unbelievable magic power, Nico. That's very likely why you have an enemy. Nico Wakatsuki will be the witch of thousands, wielding 1,000 spells. She will save 1,000 souls. She'll be a special witch only seen once in 1,000 years. Okay, so I love that this is basically like almost like the start of the series, really. It's one of those things where you read a series and then out of nowhere, like, you get this shift, you get this new information, and you're like, wow, this is basically like a new start for the series. Or it could also be the beginning of the end if we're moving into explaining things and finishing off what the story's meant to be. The Witch of Thousands. The rain's let up already. I better get home and let Morihito know the rain was a false alarm, thinks Kanchi. And then we see this guy walk up on him. I hear you were nice enough to play with one of my dogs. So you're a wolf, huh? Big boy, ain't ya? People say you're handing out candy, so I figured you for a little old lady. Let's go somewhere more appropriate. Oh, what a bold invitation. Can't say I hate it. And then we see Kanchi wiped out. That was amazing. You ain't half bad. The heck is up with this guy? He's no normal human. Is that what that candy can do? That guy did say it amps your strength, and this stuff is getting sold all around? Candy, huh? Candy drops. Drops like raindrops. And we have 22, Dogs and Raindrops, Part 1. Really, really cool. I kind of wish we actually got to see the fight. I feel like there have been a couple little action-y moments, but actually, though this relies sort of on the romance and the referential comedy, a little bit of action would add to the series. So yeah, that was really, really, really good. I'm glad I am marathoning things. I wish I was caught up, obviously, but I'm glad over the next week or two I get to marathon through all of this. That way I don't have to wait an entire week between each chapter. But yeah, gonna be moving on next to Blue Box. We got Blue Box Chapter 13 now, and yeah, I guess we're continuing on with the match Taiki was having last chapter, and we're starting off with some color pages, so let's get straight into reading. We see his friend again. Oh yeah, the conversation he just had with Chinatsu about going on a date or whatever was just at the end of last chapter too, I think. Okay, if Taiki wins, the aquarium it is. And we get a color spread. I like this color spread, it's nice. The art, I'll admit the art in Blue Box isn't my favorite in Jump, and I don't know if this mangaka has done anything before, but it really does feel like they're improving when you see stuff like this color spread. It's really nice looking. Number 13, date. Alright, and we get some I don't know if we've had I think for some of the characters, of course, the main characters, we've already had some official color schemes, but seeing Haryu and the new guy, and I don't know if Hina, I think was her name. I don't know if she's gotten an official color scheme before now, but it's nice to see all of those too. Alright, time to move on to the actual chapter though. Sorry, I forget the guy that Taiki's playing against. I forget his name. But they're still going. 1 point. You can do it. I can't mess up now. Anything for this point. And they're both fighting for it. Ah, in game. That was close. Had he gone with a push shot, I wouldn't have gotten it. Let's play again sometime. I like this guy. Of course. I'll come to Ame next time. For a practice match. Yeah, definitely. It's a deal. Check what days the girls' basketball team has practice. At this point, I'll just have to go see her myself. Hey, he just won't quit, yeah? Isn't this the part where you give up? He may not look it, but he's pretty crushed, says Haru. That was too bad, Taiki. If you'd beaten me, the great Nishida, you'd have gotten first place. Granted, there's also the prefectural qualifiers, so stay committed to your practice. Nishida-senpai is always a bad matchup for me. Either way, he's one of the top second years. Oh, Seki, you got second place. Taiki, so you're Seki. And we have Hina showing up. Don't give me weird nicknames. Next time you have to aim to be firstki. That doesn't make it better. But I heard how it went. You put up a good fight for only being a first year. It's not that big a deal. For you, Taiki, that was pretty impressive. Why are you being so patronizing? You'll get to participate in the prefectural tournament now. Yeah, that's why until then, I have to be more... And he looks at his phone and sees the message from Chinatsu. Do you want to go to the aquarium tomorrow? I'm sure you're tired though, so no pressure. You're lucky you didn't burst your phone. What, how? Taiki, since when are you two so close? Well, I asked her, says the friend whose name I still don't know. She happened to come see the match today. I thought she'd say no, but I still figured I'd ask. The conditions of the match were that the winner would get introduced to Chinatsu-senpai, so I asked her to take Taiki somewhere if he won. Then, it'll be his first date. Yippee, you're doing it. Date. No, she only did it because Kyo asked her. She wouldn't be going to the aquarium with only the two of you just because of that. This is the first date in your life, so be sure to wash your clothes before you go. Oh, I love Hina as, like, the supportive friend character, though. Like I mentioned it before when we had a really good Taiki and Hina chapter, that I hope it didn't turn into, like, a love triangle, because she's such a great friend character. Wow, he's really making strides. Good. Good for him. I'm glad. I'm back. Huh? Hina, are you mad about something? Huh? What could it be? Did I gain half a kilo? That would set you off? And now we have Taiki just pacing by his door. I can't go inside. I'm so nervous I don't think I can look her in the eye. I know that she's probably just trying to show gratitude to me as her housemate, and there's not an ounce of anything deeper to it at all. And he starts doing push-ups. She opens the door. Or is that? I think that might be his mom. Just come inside already. Okay. Where's Chinatsu-senpai? Or I guess that was his sister? I didn't remember him having all of these family members. I only remember him and his mom. Where's Chinatsu-senpai? In her room already. Oh, okay. To be honest, I wanted to see her, but porcupine fish have 350 to 400 needles, and 95% of a jellyfish's body is water. Big book of living things. Darn that Kyo. I wish he'd at least set this up a month from now. I don't even know what I should wear. I wonder what she'll wear. I'd love to see her in a dress. Chinatsu-senpai in a dress. No, don't get your hopes up. This isn't a date. If I had to call it anything, it's more like a family outing. And then he hears a thump. Chinatsu-senpai is still awake. I can't help it. This is getting my hopes wicked high. I'm hoping against hope. And then we see him passed out the next morning. Oh, when did I fall asleep? I need 15 minutes to get ready and 20 minutes to get where we're meeting. I overslept. I'm headed out. Shoot, on such an important day. What's the point of me waking up early every day if I blow it today? And then he gets to Ikebukuro Station. And drops his wallet and spills his coins everywhere. Calm down, calm down. This isn't a date. You okay? Ah, so adorable. Thanks. Something the matter? Nope. A dress. Alright, cute. Cute, and like I said, I feel like the art has really gotten... I feel like that's the case with most things I read. It's like, as you read, the mangaka just like really starts to hone in on what they want things to look like, and the art just gets better and better. And I feel like that's been going on with Blue Box too. But yeah, either way, that is it for this video, and I guess I'm gonna move along to "'Tis Time for Torture Princess." Okay, now we have "'Tis Time for Torture Princess" chapter 105, and yeah, I absolutely love the series, so let's go ahead and get into it. It's just the best. Torture 105, "'Tis Time for Torture Princess." Recap of the last chapter. The Hell Lord is no longer with us. Oh yeah, that was so adorable. Check chapter 104 if you need proof. No, of course he's not dead, says Kana something, I forget his name. However, being unable to see Mao Chan's handbell performance, the shock has left His Majesty quite crestfallen. Papa's down in the dumps, says the adorable Mama Hell Lord. So down in fact, that even his proud horns are depressed. So, my sincerest apologies for not recording the performance, says this adorable worried Torture. No, you carried out your job exactly like you were supposed to, Miss Tortura. So, in order to cheer up Go-chan, we'll get all the kids from Hellholm Preschool together again and have them do a handbell demonstration. But of course, so His Majesty is called Go-chan by Mama-san, thinks Sakura. And the other kids from the preschool are willing to help out too. So cute. But if we make a run-of-the-mill performance, that wouldn't be terribly fun now, would it? So we'll hit him with a big surprise. I call it the Flash Mob Handbell Grand Plan. So cute. I love Mama Hell Lord. That's so cute. To start, we have Kanage-san. That's what it is. We have Kanage-kun do as usual. Report the intelligence extraction from Princess Chan. But this time, Kanage-kun, you'll tell him, we failed to obtain any new information from the princess. Papa will be so surprised. And then, from out of nowhere, an upbeat song will start. At the same time, Kanage-kun starts dancing, and the kids all appear, filling into the room with their proud parents. The handbell demonstration starts. Papa will be moved to tears, and I love how these panels are the drawings that she's making. It's so good. This is like the best series. That's the game plan. 'Tis flawless. I have so many questions about the way the Hell Horde does things, thinks Sakura. But Senpai approves of the plan, so it must be good. The Flash Mob Handbell Grand Plan begins. The Hell Lord's throne room. Today's torture. You say it failed. What happened? Is Torture not feeling well either? What is that music? And Kanage starts dancing. He looks confused, and all the kids run in. What is this? What's going on? And now, 'tis my honor to present the handbell performance. And they all do the performance again. This is so adorable. Ah, more cute Mamo-chan. And his horns stand back up. Gah, magnificent. The Hell Lord cheered right up. So precious it rings straight into his DNA. I love Princess and Torture. They're amazing. But every single chapter where we get Mamo-chan and the Hell Lord is amazing. I feel like Mamo-chan and the Hell Lord may have somehow become my favorite characters. Torture is still up there, and I still do love Princess. I love all the characters, really. But man, do I love Hell Lord and Mamo-chan. They are the best. And seeing, like, we haven't seen much of Mama Hell Lord, but seeing, like, her get more attention this chapter too, amazing. I love this. This might legitimately be just straight up my favorite manga right now. I just have so much fun reading this. And it's short. I only read for like 4 minutes, but it is so fun. I love it. So yeah, like, oh man, my love for this series is so deep. I guess, is that it for this video? Yeah, it is. That is it for 22 or 23 jump week, whatever this is. Look, I'm like marathoning through chapters, and I like have notes to keep track of like which one is the beginning and end of which video, but like generally I'm just reading like a bunch of chapters. So yeah, this is the end. Thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe if you want to talk about any of these series with me, or much, much more. Follow on Twitter if you want. If you want a link to the Discord server, ask and I'll give you one. We can talk there too. And if you would like to help support the channel on Patreon to help me keep making videos, it is patreon.com/Haku of the Tubes, or a link will be in the description. Either way, that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.